What's on your workbench? A Varney refrigerated boxcar. I got lucky with this one. The roof isn't glued on, so I can actually add weight. These are very lightweight cars. I got a scale over there. These weigh less than 2 ounces. I've got 2 of them to upgrade. This one, the roof does not come off. I think I'm going to have to add weight by drilling a hole in the bottom and shoving the solder in. But anyway, I'm putting Kadee couplers on. Process is pretty straightforward. You take off the truck off, right? You get that out of the way. Then you sort of pry up on the coupler box cover, and they usually pop right off. And the coupler and the spring there are not going to be used ever again. Very, very tiny little spring there, I think. Whoop! Good catch. Anyway, I put that in the box of parts here. Now I've done this side already. Basically, you take an X-Acto knife and cut off this pin. Then trim the sides of this coupler box down. Right here and here. Cut the pin off, flush, trim those sides down. Now, if you have a very sharp diagonal cutters, you can get it in there like this and chop off a big hunk of that coupler box. Because the Kadee coupler boxes are wider than the original Varney thing. There's another way you can do it if you didn't want to do all that. You could put a bushing on here so that the coupler would pivot correctly. That hole's too big. And then glue a cover back on. But I'm not a perfectionist, so what I did is chopped off, like I said, chopped off the coupler box sides, the pin, line up the new coupler box, and drill a hole. Now you have to be very precise with the hole, because it ends up being right about there. So you gotta okay, right now I'm gonna start working on this, getting this pin out of here. Basically, I put a slice on that side, slice on this side, slice over here again, over here again. Then you get a couple of notches in the pin. And then you can just bend it back and it snaps off. Right? Now that's the end of the pin. Make sure it's nice and flush in here. There you go, that's pretty good. It's pretty flat. Now the sides of the coupler box are going to come off with the dike. Diagonal cutting pliers. We can't call them a dike anymore. There's a piece of it. There's a piece. A little more. A little more. Try and get down as low as you can, because you're gonna follow that flush. There you go. The sides are gone. Now I use an X-Acto knife to trim it down even more. Be careful of the stirrups, right? This is a very good car, very good condition. All the 4 stirrups are there. And got some underbody detail too. Anyway, shave this down nice and flat. If you're good with a file, you can get a file in there too. The bulk of the material comes off with the knife. The Kadee coupler box is shorter than this, so you don't have to worry about too much back here. But up here it needs to be good and flush. Okay, that feels pretty good. Now, like I say, I take a coupler. Take the coupler box. Body with the bolster. Line it up right about there. And then I'm going to take a large drill bit down in that hole and make a little dimple in the body. That'll give me my center point. Okay, so I put a coupler box, hold it as close as center as you think is the center. You put the coupler box back until the lip touches the end of the car body. Right there. You get your finger down in there and hold it down as tight as you can. Now with a large drill bit, put it down through the coupler box hole and give it a spin. And that should have a dimple now, right where I need to drill a hole. Oh, I can't see it. I didn't drill enough. Okay, so we're gonna try that one more time. Okay, got it now. Now, switch to a small drill bit. And make a hole for a wood screw. I'm not going to drill and tap this. Usually I use 256, number 256 threads. But on these I'm going to use a wood screw. I'm pretty confident in the upgrade here, so I probably will never have to take these coupler boxes off again. Okay, so I got the Kadee number 144 coupler in the box, in the Kadee snap-on coupler box, and these are really handy. You put the lid on, it snaps in place, and you can't go wrong. Won't fall off when you're trying to assemble it. And I got my tiny little well, there it goes. She's down on the floor again. I got coupler and the screw and the screwdriver, and then we're ready to go here. Right, so I get this. Make sure the coupler is on right side up. Put the screw in the coupler box. Line it up with the hole that you just drilled. Get her down in there. And again, the finger in the back holding it down. And she's going in. Now I put the screw in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Sort of dig in to the plastic with the metal screw without splitting the plastic. And a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Back and forth. And a little bit more. Not quite tight enough. There she goes. That looks good, looking good. Now the truck has to go back on here. These will eventually get some better trucks. This particular boxcar has two different kinds of trucks on it. So this boxcar's been around for a while. I think I'll go with the Kadee metal wheel trucks. There she goes. Ready to take some lemons to market. Or watermelons. What do you think's in season now?